Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy Hotshot Gaming here, and today we are back with some more commentary, but this time we are at Goodwood with the Ford Escort Cosworth, I believe it is. And today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. So there were more people in this lobby. This is back with the B&D again, with Rob Barker's Twitch and his community. So this lobby was a larger lobby, so the lobby was split between the two, and the way they done it is between the two lobbies, whoever had the highest time in qualifying would start in top like first in that lobby, and then it'd go like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then from that lobby it'd go, you know, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. So if that makes sense. So in our lobby, we've got myself in first, Fawn in second, Rafa in third, Bark in fourth, Chucky in fifth, Buzz in sixth, Delman in seventh, Mo in eighth, and that is it for this race. Now, and the others were in the last race, but obviously I was in this race, so I can video their side of the race, because there were so many people and we like to keep it split. So, without further ado, let's get on with the race. Here we go. The race at Goodwood. Here we go. The race starts, and a good launch by everyone, by the look of it, as everyone's coming around the first corner with the good old Fords. Now, the Ford racing this car, I've just hit the stand. Oh my god. So with the Ford has been an absolute beaut of a car to drive. Now, with the Ford, in the B&Ds, we have one Pacific car that we start off in stock. And then every race, the car pretty much gets topped up. It gets different parts on it. Good old Rob sends the list in Discord for us to put the parts on the car when the next scheduled race comes on for the Ford. And basically we start the car off stock and we build the car up each race. So, and it'll get to a point where it gets to the top spec of the car, and then we'll be racing it, followed by all the different race schedules that we do, which involve the manufacturer series in this series. But it's a good concept. I like it. It's really good. So it's how we like to do it. So on the first lap, it seems like I was in first place, but it seems like Fawn has took first place now. But with the finishing of the first lap of this race, it seems like we have Fawn in first, myself in second, then we have Rafa in third, then we have Bart in fourth, then we have Chucky in fifth, Mo in sixth, and Buzz in seventh, and Delman in eighth. Going a bit on the grass there by Fawn. Doesn't seem to be slowing them down that much, which is very nice. And to be fair, the Ford on this track was very nice to drive around in Goodwood. It was very nice. Just had to be careful of the corner that we've just gone around now, as it was a bit bumpy, especially with the tyre wear as well. As Fawn goes a bit wide there, giving me the opportunity to come in on the inside to gain the pass into first place. So myself, I am back in first place in this race sector. Well, category, should I say, is the right word. Let's see how the back of the pack is doing, between Mo in 6th place and Bark in 5th, as they go around the very tight chicane. You have to be very careful here, because if you took that chicane wrong, you'd most likely be hitting the left barrier. I think I did it at one point. I tapped it a little bit. It was pretty frustrating, but if you take it, you know, good enough, you can get around, and you can get into, you know, around that corner very, very nice. But sometimes you get a bit too wide. But no, it was a very good, this is a very good car and a very nice track to drive this car on. So it seems like everyone is doing very well. It seems like Chucky has moved down to 4th position now. But look at this as they all go around that corner very nicely there. Oh, very wide, but still keeps it on the track. Bark following behind as well. Seems like the back of the pack, everyone is pretty well together. Very nice. Not a bad race by everyone. Followed by myself. I've got a bit of a gap. Not too much, but there's still drivers there. As I go around that corner there, giving it a bit of a grass truck through there, going for the chicane. Very nice, giving it a bit wide. As we finish off our next lap there. Followed by Rafa in 2nd, Fawn in 3rd, Chucky in 4th, and then Bark in 5th, Mo in 6th, Buzz in 7th, and Delman in 8th. Seems like the pack is a bit spreaded out, nothing too much, as everyone's taking the race very nicely now. Not too much overtaking now, as everyone is taking the race very nice. Bit of a gap, like I said, between everyone. Not everyone's too formed up right now, so there's not much overtaking now, but like I said, we've still got plenty of time in this race, as someone has gone a bit slow on that. Rafa taking that corner a bit slow. He might have done something, messed up a little bit, losing him 2 places unfortunately there. Will Rafa be able to gain his positions back in this race after I don't know what happened there in there for getting the position back, his 2nd place back, as they're all coming around on the straightaway. Seems very close between Bark and Rafa, as Rafa's on the outside. Oh, bit of contact there causing Rafa to go wide off the track there. But as they go through the chicane, Rafa gets the position back off Bark. But there is a bit of a slipstream there. Not too bad in this race now. There's a bit of a pack, bit of a separation. Looks like 3rd and 2nd are close together. Chucky and Fawn in the race. I've got a pretty good lead on everyone now. I'm pretty comfortable now. So it's all down to these guys on this horrible corner coming down here. I don't think it's this one here that they're just coming around now. Very annoying. Everyone going through the corner very nicely, actually. Beautiful. Ah, nice. Like I said, everyone sort of spread it out. There's not much overtaking right now, but everything could change in the pit stop. As I've gone a bit wide by the look of it, off track a little bit there. You can just see me in the background there of the camera. Did see a bit of dirt spall up there. Not too bad. As everyone's going through that chicane. Very nice by Fawn there, going through there. Very nice. As there's quite a big gap between me and 4, but there is a pretty big spread here. Very nice. Ooh. Fawn keeping it on track. Very nice. Seems like it is a beautiful day at Goodwood. I can't see any expected rain in this race, which is very nice, which is really, really good. Very, very, very nice. Very nice by everyone. Bit of a slide there by Thorn. Very nice as he comes around the corner there. As we are seeing some spaces fill up. See how some of the other drivers are doing. Oh, Chucky and Bark. Seems like Bark was getting a bit of a gap there. So this goes. It looks very tight between the two. Bark getting the slipstream, coming into the braking zone as Chucky does have the inside, keeping it in on the inside there. Chucky still having the position, going into the chicane. Very nice, much better from Chucky there as a bit of an entry, but Bark does have the slipstream. Is it going to be enough to get into the first corner of the next lap? No, it's not. But he is definitely in that slipstream tail. Very close by Bark and Chucky here. Is there going to be any overtaking between the two? A few more. Looks like Rafa has got a bit of a lead as well between the two other drivers. Myself coming around. Like I said, oh, bit of a drifty zone there by Fawn, keeping it on the track though. Wow, well maintained to not spin out on the grass there, but he has gone on the grass again. Wow, as he's come off the track and into the grass, he's actually managed to keep the car in control and not managed to come off the track, which is very good, as he did come off track 2 times. And he's managed to keep control of it. Now, I believe we're about 11 minutes into the race now, so there's still plenty of time to get some positions. Don't forget, we've got pitting going. It seems like 4 is loving the dirt. Oh, bit of a contact between the barrier of the chicane, and that's not what you want to do in this race. That barrier has cost him 2 positions. That is the worst thing you want to hit. Like I said, like I was saying before, when you hit that barrier, it's very costly. It just dings you straight out of the way, and it's just horrible. Absolutely horrible. And that's not what you want to do in this race, is hit that barrier, because it just costs you so much time, and it's a pain. Yeah, and that's not what you want to do in this race. Unfortunately for Bark, bit of a drift there as he hit that grass a little bit. Seems like Thor's having a bit of issues, maybe with his tyres. I don't know what's happening with Thor. It seems like he's having a bit of struggle as he's gone off track a few times and he has hit the barrier. Hopefully he can get his, you know, maintain back and get in that position and get those 2 places back. Let's see how the rest of the drivers are doing. So we've got myself in first place, keeping the lead, as we are doing very well in the top spot here. Followed by Bark as he's getting up into the second place there, ready to go around to the chicane again. Followed by Chucky as he did go a little bit wide and off the track a little bit there. But it has not affected him too much, which is pretty good. So, and then we have Rafa in 4th, followed by 4, which is not far behind him now, which is really good. And then we have Delman, which is whacked up into the top 6th place now. Well done. He has definitely got into that top spot there. In that 6th place, as he was at the back of the pack a little bit there. We've got Buzz in 7th place now. And then we've got Mo followed in 8th. And then we have myself back in first place again. So it seems like Bark has got a bit of a lead here. It seems like he's pretty comfortable now, as he was fighting for the spots before with Chucky. But it seems like he's got a pretty comfortable spot right now. So as we've got Chucky in 3rd, and then we've got Rafa in 4th, and then we've got 4 in 5th. So it seems like these guys are going to be fighting for that top second spot right now, as we all go around to the chicane of barrier death. Very nice by Bart there, very close to the barrier but not enough to hit it. Very nice. Chucky has survived, Rafa has survived, and Paul has survived as well. Seems like these drivers are all fighting for that top second spot for the top podium. But like I said, there is still plenty of time in this race. There is still pit stops to be made, so anything could happen here. So it seems like 4 is gone in for a slipstream on the inside, hitting the grass a little bit there, passing Rafa there. Very nice. Rafa still in the slipstream though, even though he's been overtaken. Very nice on the slide there, keeping it maintained by both drivers, 4 and Rafa. Beautiful as they come into the turn here, as 4 is catching up to Chucky, followed by Rafa behind as they come around very close, as 4 is slipping his left fucking hell, left front tyre off track. Oh my god, but Rafa takes the spot off 4, making it Rafa into 4th place. What a race we're seeing here for the spots there, as 4 unfortunately goes wide, making him lose some time as he's gone really wide off the track there. Come on 4, catch up, get that top spot, get into the podium if you can. That's going to cost him some time. 4 is unfortunately at the back in 5th place now, which is not good. He was up in that top spot but the mistakes have cost him. I don't know where he's getting the mistakes from, but he needs to focus and get back into that spot again if he wants to gain those positions. So let's see how Chucky's doing. Chucky is doing very well in 3rd position, keeping that spot. He's not far off Bart though. If he keeps up the good driving and maintaining his rhythm, he should be able to catch up to Bart there and hopefully gain maybe 2nd place. As they go around that corner, sliding straight through. Rafa not far behind him though. Rafa is close up to Chucky's tail. Look at that, coming around now, not far off. Can we see another overtake on the rise, as there is some slipstreams on the straights as we are coming up to chicane of death. Rafa in that slipstream, very tight there as we come around the corner. Very good, coming up to chicane of death now. Is there going to be any overtaking through here? No, there's not, as they both take it. Looks like Rafa went in a little bit better as we have a pit stop. Now, looks like we got our first pit stop from Chucky going in for an early pit stop. See what he's going to do here. Tyre change. No fuel. So Chucky has made his first pit stop. So we're still in 1st place. When are we going to make our pit stop? 2nd place is Bach, followed by Rafa in 3rd. Now that Chucky did pit, Rafa has 3rd place now. Then 4 in 4th place. And then 5th, Buzz. And then 6th is Delma. And then 7th is Chucky with fresh tyres on. And unfortunately for Mo, he has spun out and has gone into the grass. It has forced him back on track as well. Unfortunately for Mo, he has spun out there. As you can see, we are coming around to the chicane of death. Are we going to serve the pit stop? We are not. We are staying out for another lap. Looks like we are trying to gain as much gap as possible to do our pit stop. Bark is not far behind though, in 2nd place there. And then we've got Rafa in 3rd, which is good. And then we also have 4 in 4th, Buzz in 5th. But do you reckon Chucky, he is at the back at the moment, but we still have people that need to pit, so it looks like we could have Chucky coming up into the top spot depending of how much he keeps those tyres fresh. Oh, looks like Dalman has gone in for a pit stop as well. Let's see what he goes in for here. And it looks like it's just a fresh set of tyres, and that is it. Mo going in for a pit stop as well. We'll see what he does too. Fresh set of tyres again. Alright, followed by myself. When are we going to pit? Are we going to pit this lap? Let's have a look. As we come around the corner now. Coming through the chicane. Coming around, beautiful. And we decide not to pit yet. So we have Bark in second. Bark is deciding not to pit either. And also Rafa is not pitting. 4 is going in for the pits. What is he going to do? Let's have a look. As we wait for him to come in. And he decides to just change tyres. Very nice. Buzz going in for a pit stop. Let's see what he's got as well. Also, tyres. Very nice. Looks like we got some people with fresh tyres. Myself still on the old compound. Let's see how this goes. Everyone has only decided to change tyres now. I know what I do here. I know what I obviously do here. But you will see. As we near enough approach the end of this lap. Coming around to the chicane of death. Coming through. Very nice. And are we going to go into the pit stop? And we do go into the pit stop. And Bark has passed, so I've lost second. I'm in second now. I'm in third. I change tyres. And I mess up by deciding to do fuel. So fourth is coming around now. We're still in third. Fourth comes around. And we come out of the pits just in time in third position. So we did fuel, even though we didn't have to fuel. So we're about halfway into the race, I believe now. So everyone has pitted. And now we are back in third position. So everyone now has fresh tyres on. I was the last one to pit. And now I have the freshest tyres out of everyone. But it's not always the case. It depends on how you use your tyres, the tyre wear, who uses them, who grinds them out more, who wrecks them more. Could depend on how much tyre wear you've got as well. So we have Chucky in fourth and we have myself in third, but we have Rafa in second, not far behind. We have Rafa and Bark in the top spot now. We're in podium position right now. So we've got some catching up to do if we want to get up into that first place again. We have first place for most of the race. So this will be interesting to see if we can keep that top, you know, get back up to that top spot and keep that top spot in this category of this race. So at the moment we have Chucky not far behind us as he goes around the chicane of death. We have 4 going around the chicane of death, lawnmowering it on the grass there. And then we have Buzz in 6th position, coming around as we go through, with Delman in the 7th position, going through the chicane here now as he finishes off his lap and goes past the line. Mo in 8th position, going through the chicane as well. Very nice. To finish off his lap. So Bark is still in the top spot. Very nice. Followed by myself in 2nd now. So it looks like we have overtook Rafa. Let's see how this goes between us 3 now. In the top spot. Fighting for 1st place now. Right now it is me v Bark for the top spot. Let's see how this goes. We do go off track a little bit wide, forcing us off the track a little bit as we go back around the track again. Very beautiful there. So like I said before, I didn't need to fuel in this race, but unfortunately I did. One of the guys did say in the lobby why is hotshot fueling, and I don't know why. I didn't fuel for that much long. Just didn't realise at the time, but it didn't really affect me too much. But it was just getting used to that fuel and the racing in the fuel. It's just how racing is, working out the pit strategies, when to go in the pits, when to change the tyres, when to, you know, what tyre compounds to use at the right time, and even fuel, working out your fuel and when's the best time to pit out of everyone else to get that, you know, that good advantage over someone else in racing. Like I said, an hour endurance race, anything can happen, especially, you know, without the whole outcome of the race, or even when, you know, you're going into the pits, depending on when someone's going to pit, or, you know, like I said before, you know, when, you know, some people might pit early, some people might late, but depending on it, you know, if you pit too early, you know, you're going to have weaker tyre compound. So, and it just makes that interesting race just to see, you know, how people are doing. So looks like it's going quite tight here between myself and Bark, as we are very close, as I get the overtake from Bark back into 1st place now, as we take the top spot from Bark. Very nice clean overtake there, as whoa, Bark and myself are lawnmowing it. Bark has lawnmowed it that much, it's reset him back on the track. Jesus Christ, wow, that was insane. I was close not to go too far off the track myself, which is, wow, that was, Jesus, that was insane. That was insane. Which we have lost the position now, so it makes Rafa in the lead with the top spot, followed by myself in 2nd, and Chucky's now in 3rd, Bark is in 4th, so he hasn't lost too much time. So Rafa in the top spot now. We're going up into chicane of death now, as we are getting hopefully into that slipstream spot now. Will I be able to get the position back after that, you know, dire mistake of whacking out the lawnmower to cut a bit of grass instead of racing on that point? So, but that is how it is done in racing. God, I'm yawning. And then we had Bark, which was unfortunate for Bark. Proper stacking it, which was pretty insane. Myself trying to catch up to Rafa now to get 2nd place back. Very, very pushing it to get that spot back after that mistake. Didn't cost me too much time or many places, not as much as how far Bark went off track. So it's managed to, you know, we've managed to keep the control of the vehicle. Oh God, man, I can't stop yawning. managed to stay on track, so which is really, really good. So, oh, very nice through there, but unfortunately we go a bit wide. Grass, putting the car on the grass a little bit there, causing us to go off track a little bit as we go back through on the slipstream. Seems like the weather has also stayed good in this race, which is very, very nice. No rain at all in this one, seems like, which is really, really good. So let's see how the rest of the pack are doing. So we've got Rafa in first, then we have myself in second at the moment, then we have Bark in third, 4 in fourth, Chucky in fifth, Buzz in sixth, Delman in seventh, Mo in eighth. Slowly catching up to Rafa. See how the other lot are doing. Chucky in fifth place. Cutting it on the grass a little bit. Yellow flag has come out. I'm back in first position now. Seems like Rafa might have span out or gone off track, which has cost him the time because Bark is now in second and Rafa is in third. Fuck, I can't stop yawning, dude. Fuck, I can't stop yawning. I've done it all day at work, so. All day at work, man. So 4 going off track again, and it's the barrier! Oh my god. 4. Damn. That's unlucky by 4 there, going off the track. Not where I would have thought someone hitting the barrier there. I always thought most people will be hitting the barrier at the chicane on Goodwood, but unlucky for 4 there. Going a bit too wide and hitting the tyres there, unfortunately, causing him to lose some places. But he is in 4th. Now we're still got some time in this race. Anything could still happen in the race. We've still got time, still plenty of time. And Rafa has Rafa has gone off track there. It seems like a lot of people in that position in this race has gone either very wide and onto the grass there, or they've overshot it and then missed the braking distance on that turn. It seems like most people have had trouble in that turning, which has costed them a bit of time, and for them to unfortunately go off track, which is really, really unfortunate for the drivers, which is obviously costing them time and positions in the race. So, but also it seems like the tyre compound, and without the fuel, it seems like they are going to be able to get to the end of this race, which is really, really good. So that would be nice to see, which would be good. So yeah, let's see here. Is it very close between? It's very close between Rafa and Chucky, fighting for 5th and 4th. 4 is in 3rd, followed by Bark. There is a bit of a gap between them two. And then we are back in first place with a pretty good lead in this category. As we see here, Chucky and Rafa very close to each other. Is there going to be any overtaking between these two? It looks very close. Very, very close. Very tight up on the spot here. As Rafa goes out onto the left-hand side. But has the advantage. Rafa getting into that 4th place now, followed by Chucky in 5th, doing a bit of a drift around that corner, keeping it, which is very nice. Don't want any more people sliding out. It's not what we want to see. Come on, Buzz, go in there. Very nice. Bit wide though. Don't want any penalties. And then Dowman. Come on, Bud, finish that lap. Finish that lap. Survive the chicane. Very nice. As we approach the finishing line. Very good. Mo. Let's see some action from Mo. Come on, Mo. With delivery, PlayStation 30th anniversary. Finish your lap off. There we go, come around. Go for the chicane of death. Yeah. Very nice. And we've got blue flags coming up. Oh, he's going in for a pit stop again. What has seemed to have happened there for Mo to go into pit again? That's going to cause him a lot of time, that. Unfortunately, him going in for another pit. What is he deciding to do it? Change tyres again. Wow. Wow, Mo going in for a pit stop. That's unfortunately caused him to probably be overlapped now. What's going on between Rafa and 4? These two fighting. Mo going off track again. Rafa and 4 fighting for 4th. 4 going off track. Back on the track though. This is close. This is a battle going on. Let's see what happens here. Rafa on the outside. 4 goes in. 4 is on the dirt. Is he going to keep it on? He does. Which gives Rafa the position for 3rd. Unlucky by 4 there. It looked like it was going to be a good battle, but unfortunately 4 couldn't take the turn that well, which got him onto the outside and into the grass, losing him a bit of time on Rafa there. Chucky following not far behind 4. This is very close. We are getting very, very near to the end of this race. We're not far off. There's still some laps to go before the race does end. As we all go through the chicane again. Chucky going into the chicane as well. Very nice. Good, good, good. And looks like Buzz has unfortunately gone off track around that corner. Going for the chicane. Not pitting. Going to keep with the same tyre compound. Dowman, is there going to be any pitting from Dowman? Or is everyone going to be staying out on track? Let's have a look. And it seems like Dowman is staying out on track. Very nice. Myself, I'm still in 1st position, keeping the lead. Bark in 2nd. Doesn't seem like there's anyone that far behind him. And then we've got Rafa. It is very close, but everyone is pretty much spaced out now. So it doesn't seem like everyone's close now. There has been a few people that have been, you know, off the track a little bit, which has made people, you know, stay open in their packs. So it seems like everyone's, you know, spread it out right now. We are getting very, very close to the end of this race now. It's not far off. We're getting near it. Yeah, everyone's pretty much spread it out now. Very, very, very close in this race. See how Rafa does through here in the cockpit view. Let's get a few cockpits as we go around here. That tyre compound making a difference there. 4 as well. Let's see how 4 goes around the corner. And nice by 4. Chucky as well going in. Nice. And then we got Buzz going into the corner as well. There we go. Downman, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna drift into it? And he goes for it, nice and smooth. Very nice. Bark as well. See how he does. Very quick through there. Bit of a breakthrough there. And moves up. And now we're back into cam view. It's very close in this race now. Let's go back into the top spot here. Followed myself. Is this the last lap? We shall find out. Very good. Coming around to the last part of the race through the chicane. Looks like we got... Yep, looks like that is it. So we have myself in first, Bark in second, then we have Rafa in third, then we've got 4 coming in for 4th place, then we have Buzz in 5th, but also Chucky fighting for it. What's going to happen on the last corner here? Chucky is off a little bit, coming into the chicane, but it seems like Buzz has the upper hand. How's this going to end? We got a bit of a slipstream, and it seems like Buzz comes in for a whopping 5th place, followed by Chucky in 6th. Delman coming around the last couple of turns now, ready to finish off for his 7th position as he finishes. And then Mo finishes in 8th. So that's it for the race at Goodwood with the Ford. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary gameplay. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace out.